Hello, my lovely people. This is a thing I do with my hand. Hmm, 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 hmm. Yes, yes. So, as I mentioned before, um, in my video previously, hopefully you've checked it out. I looked the thing, well, this was a great start to a video. Hopefully, you checked it out. I look the same. I mentioned that I will be talking about the new Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. Ooh. However, I have filmed this video once already, and because of my technical difficulties, because I only have my laptop for filming, I noticed that there were some audio problems that hopefully I will be able to fix in this video. Because I tested some things out and noticed why I might have been having some of those problems. And hopefully I can make it shorter this time, because it was real long the time before. However, I also already cut up the box, because all I wanted was the back part of it. Because for further videos, I want to do a look on some of the eyeshadows that I will get into later. So, let's get going. Because I'm not a professional yet. Hit me up, YouTube. So funny. I don't really know how to edit very well, so I won't really be editing my videos until I really know how and have the proper equipment to do so. So yeah, let's get straight into this. I really, really, really wanted this palette for quite a long time. I looked at this palette for probably a month before it even came out, and then my boyfriend was so kind and got it for me, and here it is. Unlike the previous video that I just filmed, for some reason, the colors are getting truer. For some reason, as I get a little bit further back, it appears that my face and makeup are a little bit truer to what they are. So this palette is a little bit truer to the color that it is the farther that I am back. Because right now I actually have NARS Orgasm blush on, and I have Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer on. And you cannot tell that because this camera washes out the colors. And I noticed in the previous video that I have filmed for this palette that I had some difficulties with the colors being true to color. So we'll see if that gets any better with this video. I doubt that it will, but we'll see. So in this palette, it is based on the Alice Through the Looking Glass movie. Few people know that it is not actually based on the book. The book is written in a nonsensical way, so it doesn't really carry over many of the same things. My kitty is. She might actually come up here. But it has many of the same characters from the first movie. And the eyeshadows are made in a way, and not formulated, obviously, but they are put together in a way that they are made in columns. I believe that's a column. So that they all go together. So the first column is Alice. So that's Alice. And then there is Mad Hatter. Maybe I'll just show them all to you. So it's Alice, Mad Hatter, Marana, which people have talked about before, and I have seen the movie. It was amazing. And Marana is the White Queen, and Erasabeth, which people have talked about in the videos. I'm sure you have seen the other videos talking about this already. Oh gosh, she's behind the board. Can you see her? Tina? Erasabeth is the Red Queen, actually. Is the Red Queen, and then there is Time. So let me hold up that for you. Wouldn't it be so funny if she decided just to like knock this over? Do you want to see her? Tina! I live with my parents, so I'm in their basement. So their basement is like unfinished. So I just like have this totally hipsterish like room over here, and I'm really not a very hipstery person. So I guess I'll just like leave that like that for now, so that she doesn't knock this over, and we'll make the best of what we can because she wants to be as close to me as possible. Um, uh, but yeah. So, and as I said before, on the inside of this packaging, not many YouTubers had mentioned it before, but it is black and white. Do you see how beautiful that is? The regular packaging is like the kaleidoscope pattern, but the inside of it is the black and white kaleidoscope. And to me, that is just beautiful. The names of the colors really go with the movie, obviously. So that makes sense. Hold on, drinking some tea. If anyone wants to know, my cup is Marie from the Aristocats. Hopefully that didn't muffle any of my sound. And I'm drinking Throat Coat. That sounds like a sexual innuendo. It's not. It's a singer's best friend. I am getting over having tonsillitis and a sinus infection. Ew, not fun. So, finally, getting to the palette itself. Also black and white. Gotta love it. When you open it up, it has the two smart cats saying, "We're all mad here." Let me show you that now. Behind you. And on the flaps to open up to the butterfly, as all of you have probably seen already, it says, "I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different from yours." And in all honesty, I've been wanting an Alice in Wonderland tattoo, and I think that might be it. I grappled with happiness and finding myself for the longest time. And I really think that's original, and I like it a lot. So then you open up and get to said butterfly. Oh, butterfly. Pop-up book. Butterfly. And this follows with the kaleidoscopy theme. Very beautiful. The colors are all very vivid. The colors are showing off, or showing up. Sorry. So attractive. A little more true to color actually in this video. Oh, I forgot to mention, on this backdrop, it is actually melting clocks, which I thought was very, very relevant for the movie. I won't say anything if you haven't seen the movie. And this is gold. Um, Beautiful, beautiful. And on the pullout for the eyeshadow, it says, I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I must have changed several times since then." which I also really, really like. Oh, I meant, yes, never mind, I meant to do nothing. Do you see her just chilling? She just likes to be by her mama. I lived on my own for a while, and I got a cat, so when my parents let me move back in, for personal reasons, maybe I'll get into that eventually, they let me bring her with me, and she's pretty much with me at all times. She was probably sleeping, like, upstairs or something, and she realized I was down here because she heard me talking, so now she has to be right by my side. We're going to take this out. Not cleanly, because I can't do that. Ha ha ha. Again, funny. Oh, let's touch on this. I'm sporadic. Uh, my idea for further videos is to do a makeup look focusing on the characters from this makeup collection. So say I'm going to do a look solely based on Alice. So I would use the colors from the palette: Looking Glass, Reflection, Dormouse, and Metamorphosis. So I would use just the ones in the Alice column. So I will not be talking if I hold anything up to the camera, because I noticed in my previous video that there was no sound because I think my mic might be up towards the camera. Don't know that much about technology, but that probably makes the most sense. But I am really excited about that. And I actually have a bunch of my friends who know that I am into makeup and really want me to show them the looks as well. So, as most palettes do, especially Urban Decay, comes with a brush. Their palettes tend to either come with a normal brush. There's a candle burning back there. Don't want to burn my hair off. Oh, so lovely. Ooh. Don't want to knock anything over. Comes with a double-ended brush. I personally do not like double-ended brushes. I feel like when I clean them, the water can get in here when I dry them, and this becomes flimsy or something. But this is not a brush like I really have in my collection, because this is not a very sturdy base brush. And this blending brush is also very thin. So I'm excited to have this in my collection, but I'm also nervous about what I'm actually going to use it for. So I guess maybe we'll find out together. Anyway, let's get a makeup wipe out so I can start talking about the colors and doing swatches. The palette is a little dirty since I just made this video. I had to remake the video. But it looks like this. Hopefully it shows up true to color. I noticed that Metamorphosis is probably the one that shows up almost not true to color at all. In my video, it looks almost completely pastel blue. But in real life, it's more of a periwinkle blue. But because it has so much of it almost looks like a turquoisey green duochrome shimmer glitter in it, it comes off so light. But here's So let's start with the swatches. We'll start with Alice. So there's Metamorphosis, Dormouse, Reflection, and Looking Glass. Metamorphosis, like I said, is a periwinkle. It looks so pastel. It's not going to show up true to color at all. Dormouse is a very nice chestnutty brown color. It's got some glitter in it. It's more of a gold glitter. It's not really coming off on my camera. You can see some of that glitter in there. Reflection is a very, very peachy color. Almost like a, when you see a colored pencil, like a generic skin tone color. And then, so, generic skin tone. And Looking Glass is a slight pink shimmer. Very, very pale. Looking Glass is kind of chalky, I have found. Let's get these on my arm. Still not showing up nearly as Periwinkle. Dormouse, little muted, looks a little bit, sorry, I got a text message, looks a little bit blatchy, but that is pretty true to color in all honesty. The peachy Looking Glass are hard to tell because I'm so pale. That is, and okay, let's move over to the Mad Hatter section. It is long. One of my favorite shades is Cake. So beautiful, beautiful duochrome. You can really see that in there. It's a true magenta color. This color is showing up so much more truer to color in this video than the previous one. You can see that straight magenta, and then you can really see that blue duochrome in there. Beautiful, beautiful. And Paradox. That is really one of the reasons I got this palette, in all honesty. A true, true orange color. So beautiful. Those colors really come off as they are on camera. Um, Gone Mad, when I swatched it before, really not the best color payoff. But it looks like it's a plumish color with a, I really hate fallout. A plumish color with maybe some pink slight glitter underneath. And then Hatter, bright green with also green glitter, it looks like. Hatter looks like it's a little bit more neon green. Oh, she moved. Maybe I can put this back now. Ooh. That's definitely more neon green in real life. Oh, you can see a little more green. It's not that dark. That's definitely truer to color. Oh, it's hard to see. But Gone Mad. Gone Mad as well. Paradox is so beautiful. One of the reasons I bought this palette for sure. You can see Hatter definitely a lot better here. Gone Mad is definitely a disappointing shade, honestly. Sorry. Thought I heard somebody come in. It is definitely blotchy. It doesn't pick up well. Maybe I'll use it down here. Maybe I'll use it as a liner. Maybe a little bit of an outer corner, but it's not something I'm really going to gravitate towards. And also, Cake on my skin kind of looks like a bubblegummy pink. I didn't pick that up the first time, but Paradox is still a very true orange. Guess I'll get it, unfortunately, for you guys. Maybe if I do it on this side of my arm for the next one, you'll be able to see. Next is Marana, which is the White Queen. So Chessboard, Kingdom, Duchess, which is another very peachy shade. Peaches are really popular right now, which I'm really happy about. right here. Okay, so, that is chessboard. Uh, it's a little darker in real time. Kingdom has a little bit more of a rosy tone to it. Duchess, like I said, maybe a little more yellowy peachy than it's going to show up. Sorry. But it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. Probably a great base shade. You can see how beautiful that is. Definitely has some great shimmer in there. And then Lily. Lily would be a great highlight. Definitely not that less chalky than Looking Glass. Moving on to Erasabeth, which is the red queen. So let me clean off my hand a little bit better. So we have Royal Flush, Thousand Grum, which everyone knows is the doggy. Okay. Who is actually played, the voice actor is the same guy who voice acts Pettigrew. Hmm, hope I exploded your head. Not really, because if you can, you should definitely subscribe. Or is it on this side? I don't know. Fucked up my hair. Whew, bad word. I'm an adult. I can use those words. Um, and heads will roll. Bandersnatch has gotten some, I don't know, bad rap. But I have found that it is a beautiful color. And Heads Will Roll is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful turquoise color with some extreme glitter. But you will not really. Oh, you can actually see it in this video, which is very pleasing to me. Bandersnatch. And Salas and Grum. That is another reason that I got this palette. And Royal Flush. Royal Flush is a beautiful color. Beautiful. It's a pinky pearl. Let's do that down here. Do you see how pigmented those are? Just going. Oh, wrong one. Woo. This one. Woo, I got lost. I did it all kinds of not in the right order. So that is Heads Will Roll. It is beautiful. Definitely will be experimenting with that. I do not do a lot with blues or turquoises. Bandersnatch and Heads Will Roll are another reason I got this palette, just because it intrigued me so much. Heads Will Roll and Bandersnatch. Salas and Grum. Needed a moment to compose myself. And Royal Flush. Definitely of a pearly tone. Let's see if I can capture that on here. You see the pearly tone of it, as compared to which one? Lily. Lily has more of a white base, where Royal Flush has more of a pink base. It's beautiful though. And finally, we have Time, which I will do on this arm. So first off, Time. The lipstick of this, also beautiful. Oh my gosh. Dream On is one of my favorite shades. A lot of people were giving it a lot of slack because it's not very pigmented, they said. And it's not meant to be pigmented. It is meant to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glitter overlay, actually. So there's Time, Dream On, Chronosphere, and Mirror. Aren't those beautiful for a smoky eye? This palette is so versatile. Also, the back of it, Urban Decay, you have your shit together. You got it. So that's Mirror. This one's not as pigmented either, in all honesty. It's more of like a matte gray too, I have found when I swatch it. It's kind of a meh shade for me. Oh, but do you see that? Like, and it just keeps going. Like, again, with the composure. So Time, that's pretty true to color, honestly. Dream On is a beautiful purple glitter. And Chronosphere, that's pretty true to color, honestly. The These colors, um, this palette overall, I would say, is a great purchase, and I would definitely get it. Even though the colors may look a little crazy, I think it is a very versatile palette. I think you will have no problem using it. And even if some people say that some of these colors are not as pigmented, I will say there were a few duds. Gone Mad, definitely a dud. I would say that for me, Mirror is a bit of a dud. I'll probably still use it though to blend out some shades. For me, for a smoky eye, I don't generally do a smoky eye, so it's normally on the lighter shade anyway. Cleaning off my arms, can't have like colors everywhere, even though there's still some there. Um, but as a whole, out of the 20 eyeshadows, I think what 18 out of 20 I would give this palette an A plus for sure. Um, but this palette really is what I has inspired me to come back to makeup. So thank you, Urban Decay. Thank you, Alice in Wonderland, Disney, for doing what you did for this collaboration. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you come back. And I will have my Tumblr linked below, that hopefully I will have some better swatches and videos and a blog post about this. And I will have my Instagram logged below, which is the same name, Tyler Marcotte 21, because 21 is my age and the day of my birth. Whoop whoop. So yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe, whichever side that is. I don't know. I'm new to this kind of still. Not really, but still. Until I burn my hair off and then no one wants to watch me. Until this turns into a viral video. But yeah, so thank you for stopping by. Until I can't end it. Bye.